The Mediterranean Sea is considered as a world biodiversity hotspot. For thousands of years, humans have coexisted with this sea using its resources. Unfortunately, in the last century, a large amount of threats began to appear over the Mediterranean, persisting to this day. Overfishing, urbanization, tourism, invasive species, pollution, and waste disposal, along with climate change, impact both marine ecosystems and the economies of some regions. To face this issue, the number of marine protected areas, MPAs, has increased in the last decades. According to MedFund, MPAs are one of the most effective solutions for marine conservation. However, the effectiveness of an MPA hinges on various factors such as human and material resources, financing, regional and national legislations, etc. Often, even if the management team is really involved in the MPA, the most limiting factor is funding, resulting in MPAs remaining as paperpox. The MedFund is an NGO based in Monaco, dedicated to improving the effective management of Mediterranean MPAs through an innovative funding mechanism based on responsible capitalization. Established in 2015, the MedFund currently supports 20 MPAs across 9 countries in the southern and eastern Mediterranean. Different funding windows have been created to meet various management needs, such as the Highly Protected Mediterranean Initiative, which supports highly protected MPAs. The MedFund is supported by a coalition of international public and private donors. The board of directors is composed of states, international organizations, and NGOs. The executive team is composed of Romain Renaud, Executive Director, Laura Maroukeli, Administrative and Financial Assistant, Elodie Kouro, Project Manager and my supervisor for this project, and Awate Fabiad, Technical Support in North Africa. With a view to transparency for donors and stakeholders, the MedFund must demonstrate the effective use of its funds. To achieve this, a Management Effectiveness Assessment Tool, MEA, has been implemented for MPAs. It's adapted to the Mediterranean context and structured in 3 categories: context and structure, effectiveness, and efficiency. My role at the MedFund is to work on this assessment. My work is centered around several key tasks: studying the MEA tools to identify which data needs strengthening, improving the tools by proposing new indicators or updating existing ones, discussing with managers to help them review and update their data, creating a new dashboard on Looker Studio to visualize all the data using maps, graphs, and other visuals. Having no prior knowledge of Looker Studio, I had to acquire various skills to connect all the data from the MEA tool of each MPA to the dashboard I wanted to create. Then I learned how to create each component and filter them at different levels. It's important to highlight the fact that, even though fieldwork is crucial, at some point it's necessary to analyze the results to see if the zone is well protected and to assist the managers. This also involves analyzing the tools data, comparing them with scientific studies, and gathering feedbacks from MPA managers on their experiences. Finally, I'd like to thank the MedFund team for giving me the opportunity to work with them, to meet so many marine conservationists at various events, and for opening so many doors for me in the future. I'm sure the team will continue to play a leading role in this field, and I'm grateful to have been part of this dynamic.